And 12 News reporter Shiina LoSciuto continues our coverage now. She spent time at Maritime Academy today, where Shiina, many classroom lessons likely spent time focusing on the events in Baltimore today.
According to experts there, this was an operation that really happens every single day all around the world, but clearly something went wrong here. So now experts will be looking at that investigation moving forward to see if any lessons can be learned here.
We are in the pilot house of a large container ship here in our simulator at the Academy.
Inside a room, but virtually on the water. A ship's bridge simulator at the Massachusetts Maritime Academy in Buzzards Bay.
So you're going to start here, guys?
Trains cadets as if they're on a vessel.
Will tell us how fast we're going.
Instead of a window looking into the horizon, you have a projection screen.
But having a simulator provides a lot of advantages for us.
Today, the view is not as bright. Many waking up to the news of the bridge in Baltimore. Captain Michael Burns, the executive director of the Academy's Center of Professional Maritime Training, says the bridge collapse caused by a cargo ship ramming into it will be studied for years.
We'll take a look at those findings and see how we might incorporate that into our training to make our practices even safer.
While many details remain unclear, officials have confirmed the ship lost power. As someone with years of experience on the water, Captain Burns says that alone is catastrophic.
But it is a very dire situation if you were to lose power, really any time on a ship at sea.
Emphasizing a ship of that size, even when things are fully operational, takes multiple fully trained experts to navigate safely.
A transit through confined waters on a large ship like that is very challenging technically for the crew.
And I did reach out to several of our local ports today, but did not hear back or was told they couldn't comment on the situation in Baltimore. However, someone from Quonset tells me that the ship that was involved in Baltimore is much larger than any one that passes through Narragansett Bay. I'm Shiina LoSciuto, 12 News.
Our top story today, a cargo ship slams into the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, causing it to collapse. Yeah, the accident happened early this morning. The ship, which later caught on fire, lost power right before it rammed into the bridge. 2 people have been rescued, but the search is on for more survivors. Authorities say at least 6 people are missing and are most likely connected to the crew that was working on the bridge at the time of the collapse. Investigators are also making it clear that this was not terror-related.
Everything so far indicates that this was a terrible accident. At this time, we have no other indication, no other reason to believe there's any intentional act here.
President Biden went on to say all federal resources are being put into rebuilding the bridge and the port there. Maryland's governor declared a state of emergency as rescue efforts continue. And when catastrophes like a major bridge collapse happen, it takes an enormous amount of hands to adequately respond. Our Jake Holter is live in studio with more on how first responders work to manage a situation like this in the immediate aftermath. Jake?
Well, Kim and Kayla, once first responders realized the scale of the incident, it naturally became an all-hands-on-deck situation. We have audio of the moment surrounding the collapse of that Baltimore bridge. Take a listen.
Be advised, Baltimore City is advising the entire Key Bridge is into the water.
Horizon 6, I can confirm the Key Bridge is collapsed.
The first responder is going to hear a bridge collapse. It's instant. You got to go.
12 News law enforcement analyst and former Rhode Island State Police Colonel Stephen O'Donnell providing some insight on how first responders react to the unthinkable.
First thing you think is catastrophic, loss of life, and then saving lives. And how do you get there? Getting all the assets you need, boats, fire, rescue, all the personnel coming in.
Harford County is direct on the request for any and all available units for this.
Currently up here working on getting like an open water assignment started. We're trying to get all of our dive units, our boats, marine units, and everything heading down that way due to the 13 workers being in the water.
O'Donnell says in situations like these, all the responders work together and form what's called incident command, where everyone is given a specific role to tackle the scene as efficiently as possible.
Yeah, it sounds complicated that you have multiple agencies, but the local law enforcement, state law enforcement, federal assets, they all know what their responsibilities are. They train properly.
I'm trying to coordinate with Baltimore City right now to find out where we can start putting up marine and start coordinating the search.
O'Donnell says in the aftermath of large-scale situations like these, other cities then analyze what happened and may make changes accordingly to prevent incidents like this from happening again. Live in studio, Jake Holter, 12 News.